Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So what can we say? Big up, big down, big confusion. But anyway, let's just start off on the monthly quickly because it is the end of the month. So you can see last month we had a bit of a pin bar. This month we are forming a pin bar, and it is also looking like an inside bar. So obviously today anything can happen, so that's not quite printed yet, but if you look at what's going on here, this previous high here of 13,818, there it is, sorry, not 13, let's just get it right, there it is there, 13,836, that previous high is what is being, well, trying to be defended. If you look at the week, we had this gap up engulfing pattern here, but if you look at the next 3 weeks, it's been pretty much not one-way traffic. It's been all over the place, but there have been red weeks. So three red weeks in a row. What does that normally give you? You know, that's what you call three crows, three whatever. But that is normally a bearish signal. I'm not entirely convinced, but so be it. If we look at the daily yesterday, so let's just look at the logic here. So basically, starting off with a big down, then a big up. Okay, then another big up, then a big down. But look at how big these bars are getting. So this one engulfed the previous one, then this one engulfs this one. So bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing the very next day. That, guys, that's confusion. I mean, that is just total confusion. There's no ways you're going to dictate, well, not dictate, but there's no ways you're going to guess what direction this is going in. Doesn't matter how hard you try. And all that's going to happen is you're going to end up throwing money at it and losing. So I think we have a couple of things on the cards here. So this gap is still open on the higher time frames, and then you have a bigger gap to the downside. So at the moment we are sort of running flat. We are in and out the moving averages at the moment, which is an indication of nobody knows what the hell's going on. And on the hour, exact same thing. So every time we break to the upside and you think you're getting some traction, it immediately reverses and comes to the downside. Then what you do have is you start getting diversions. Okay, so you can see low, lower, low, high. So it's been going like that for quite some time. Here's diversions in the opposite direction. But I don't think you can pay attention to that. I don't think you should pay attention to price at the moment. And I definitely don't think you need to be trying to buy into this. And I think I'm starting to lean towards favoring selling off the top. So any visit to 1400 area is a selling opportunity. But again, the longer it goes on like this, the higher the probability that you might as well just toss a coin, because it'll more than likely go against you somewhere along the line. So just on the 15 minutes, if you have a look at the 15 minute, you can see we had a nice break above, come back, test the moving averages, and then accelerate. And then the next day only to break the downside very haphazardly, no real structure. You can see that was decent structure there. This is just all over the place as everybody tries to figure out what the hell's going on. And we close on our low. Pretty big day down as well. So for me, you could argue that big day down, we're going to continue, but yesterday, the day before yesterday, was a big day up. You would expect that to continue. That's not the case. Okay, so so for me at the moment, this is keep my hands very firmly in my pocket, and don't try and throw money after this, because it is going nowhere. It's definitely been one of the most frustrating couple of weeks on the DAX that I can remember in a long time. You don't really have the opportunities. I suppose there were opportunities on the 5 minutes or the 3 minute charts or 1 minute charts if you actually looked hard enough. But that's not kind of the stressful trading that I like to take part in. So this kind of stuff is not my forte. I really don't enjoy range trading. So anyway, if you are looking to trade this, I can't really give you any significant levels. I suppose this is the closest one we can do is 13,836. But if I look left, there are so many other little levels here. This is an area of consolidation. It's my only advice to you is drop down to a 5 minute, where you can trade the longs and the shorts, and the same rules apply. You can see how, if you look at yesterday, there's no real trade here. We had a break here, so you're looking for a retest. The only challenge is your retests typically don't come to the first level. They tend to do this kind of stuff. But there was a decent entry there. So that pin bar there, you can see up, rejection of the moving averages, short, stop above the pin bar. But this is what's going to happen. You're going to have this big up, big down. So here, scalping it, you're going to be looking to take profit as often as possible. But anyway, I know there are some of you that do use the 5 minutes and probably successfully. I don't like doing it. I much prefer a minimum of 15 minutes. Just gives me a little bit more indication of what's actually going on. So I'm rambling now, and there is no trades on offer. So yeah, for me, I'm sitting on the sidelines, hands in pockets, not interested in getting involved in this at all. I hope it helps somebody, and we will catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers for now.